today we're talking about lemmings, snowy owl, and snowy owls, and other winter creatures. So you can see it's winter here because there's snow. You could see a snowy owl just in the trees, like one of those trees when you're driving. And you could see one in the Arctic, if anybody's watching in the Arctic. And in Canada, a lot of close places like mountains, Kaluktuk, and the Canadian tundra. The dad, that's called the male, actually bright white and beautiful with golden eyes. Girls, females have golden eyes too, just with black spots. The babies are called owlets, kind of like chicks. The snowy owl has a wingspan to about 5 or 4 foot tall. That's about like as tall as me. I'm 4 feet tall. Heaviest owl in America because they have really a lot of feathers that insulate their body. So that's why they're really heavy. Remember when I told you their wingspan is as big as me sometimes and even bigger than me sometimes. So that's how they're really big and heavy. So the snowy owl is a big bird of prey, and they swallow prey whole, like the Arctic hare, ducks, seabirds, lemmings, mice, and 100% rats. So the females are the ones who stay with the babies. The boys get food while the moms are staying. That's really important, just like humans with the moms and the babies. So they actually hunt in the night and the day. Like most owls, they're nocturnal. That means they only hunt in the night. So a lot of lemmings under all this packed snow. You don't want to really ruin it because then they won't have a home for the whole winter. That'd be like a person having no home for the whole winter and no warmness, no shelter, nothing. They're really small creatures, about this big, some, and this big, and this big. They're pretty cool and really cute because they're rodents. Their predators are hawks, snowy owls, Arctic fox, ermine. An ermine is a big weasel type thing. It's a really long tail, and they actually change color in the summer. They shed their fur and grow a thinner layer of fur that is brown so they can camouflage. But in the winter they do the same, just thicker white so they can camouflage and warmer. So that's like when we put our t-shirts on in summer and our jackets on in winter. The lemmings' fur changes white for the winter and brown for the summer. They don't have a lot of nutrients in the food that they eat, so they need to eat 6 hours a day. They eat the roots, leaves, grass, and other vegetation because they're herbivores. This is vegetation, moss. See her? And leaves is vegetation, grass, anything that's like veggies and like fruits and stuff and vegetables. Unlike other rodents, they fight back to their prey, so they have a chance of surviving, and surviving means living. They do not hibernate in the most coldest part of the year, so that means they run around in the circuits of the tunnel and look for food and vegetation, and that's how they survive for the winter. Normal lifespan about 2 years, and that's a pretty short life. If a predator but because they fight back, they could just have a big chunk out of them, but maybe not a whole, and he's still running around. So thanks for watching of Tiger Claws Adventures.